Yo, hey, my name's Steve Martile at freedomeducation.ca, and today I want to talk to you about building the action habit. I was just actually jamming into some music, when you kind of play the air guitar and you're just like all pumped up and I'm a big fan of Pearl Jam. But the point is that I had just had a fantastic coaching call and I acknowledged myself for it by listening to some music I really love. And that's one of the success secrets that a lot of people miss is that, let me give you some background on this. We're either doing one of two things. We're either moving away from pain or we're moving towards pleasure, okay? Most people, actually, out of every three people, 2 out of every 3 will actually move away from pain as opposed to moving towards pleasure. So it's no wonder no one achieved, there's a huge, the whole personal growth industry gets kiboshed because, a lot of people don't take action on the products that they buy. And I want to defend that and say it's because most people are fear-based. They're moving away from pain as opposed to moving towards pleasure. The numbers are showing that. So how do you get people to move towards pleasure? Well, you've got to give them something pleasurable to move towards. As an example, when I go to the gym, I'm not thinking about, I'm going to go slug it out in the gym and I can't wait to go do that. I'm thinking about how I'm going to feel after I go to the gym. I put all my attention and focus on that feeling. And then when I go to the gym and I have that feeling again, I'm like, oh yeah, that's what it feels like. This is fantastic. That's why I go. I focus on the pleasure, the outcome. So here's something you can do. When you're thinking about, okay, what am I going to do tonight or what am I going to do tomorrow to meet my goal? First is just to piece it down, piecemeal it. If you got to, chunk it down. So if you got a goal to earn $1 million, $100,000, or maybe that's not your goal at all. Whatever it is, break it into bite-sized pieces, something that's chewable, something you can actually, eat, something you can actually take action on. And break it down into smaller pieces. And then think about, okay, if I broke it into all these little pieces, let's say there's 10 steps. What's the most important one? And then take that step and then break it down even further and start tomorrow with it. Now here's the success secret, right? I'm going to give this to you. After you take the action, regardless if it's an exercise regime, if it's, taking action to generate some sales, if it's, working on your business, or if it's doing something in the career that you love, after you finish the action, reward yourself and anchor that reward by doing something that you enjoy. Or if it's listening to music, eating something that you really enjoy, do that. And then ask yourself, how did I feel after I achieved that? I felt really good. When I did something that makes me even feel even better. And then what happens? You want to keep focusing on that pleasure feeling. And as you do that, you'll start to keep taking action that move you towards the pleasure. It's so simplistic, and it's something that we use to train our dog as well. I had a guy I was talking to, and he was saying, you're like a dog. You put these rewards in place so that you'll take action, and you keep feeding yourself these rewards. I said, yeah, that's the whole purpose. Just like a dog. We're at that level, our psychology, our behaviors, yeah, they're based at that level. It's very simplistic. You're either moving towards pleasure, moving away from pain. And so if you're going to move towards pleasure, keep putting more pleasure pulses in your stream, for the next day, 2 days, week, so that you continually anchoring success. And the more success you'll feel, the more success you'll create. For what it's worth, leave your comments below and let me know what you think. Am I totally out to lunch? Let me know. What's your experience? What do you do? How do you stay in action? Leave your messages and your comments below. Thanks for listening and watching. My name's Steve Martile at freedomeducation.ca. If you want more cool videos like this, make sure to subscribe to my email newsletter, and I'll talk to you soon.